Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Grim Fandango Remastered. I am Ruful, playing this game for you. Woo!
Fly, be free, go by Domino.
Leave us alone! If we get out again, he'll hurt Meche.
Fine then, stay in there.
He is mean.
Well, can't say I didn't try.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
That seemed somewhat uncalled for.
Ow!
Oh, sorry about that.
Stockings, they're ruined! And this was my best pair! You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
Yeah, the timing to actually get that to happen is kind of difficult, but if you just try to use the
Man, that ashtray's so fancy.
if you just
could
try
get
to use the
caviar out of
ashtray
it.
right
Once
away,
you get
then
used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
yeah, if you just try to use the ashtray right away, then that gets the timing down perfectly.
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat.
Once,
I like the new dress.
well, it's the best I could pull together out here. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get decent fabric and silk stockings on a deserted factory island on the edge of the world?
No, I don't.
Well,
I think we need to talk.
Start talking. You're the salesman.
yeah, that was the achievement line.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Me? About what?
Why did you take me out with that champagne bottle?
I told you to stop you from falling into Domino's trap. If you had made it on that ship, then you would have ended up...
Here?
Yes.
Okay.
Why are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
That's a good answer. But,
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
really? So,
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny. But they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
alright then.
So why did you run out of my office?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't stand it anymore.
that disappointment wasn't in you.
Then what were you doing that whole year I was in Ubacaba?
I was lost.
What did you...
I don't want to talk about that year, please.
Okay. So,
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
Okay, I'll lay off the questions.
Great. Now if we could get you to just lay off the cologne.
Hey, I'm a sailor now. We have to wear this stuff. I have a lot of explaining to do.
Save your breath. Domino's explained it all to me already.
right.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that. But I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
But they
They
didn't.
didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
I try.
Good enough for me.
What is...
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on.
Alright, that's it. That tears
Sir,
it.
do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring. He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape. Domino. Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
That's racist.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island. Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Yeah.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
Right, fine, I guess you have a point.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
Wait, what?
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh, no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
Here's the achievement dialogue.
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
Right. Well, I suppose we should go back to doing productive things. Well, let's go outside. Just make sure I have everything I need.
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen. You know, a little clear nail polish would fix these right up.
Right. Well, let's follow the lights.
Hold still. I'll bet all these miners were brought here by that octopus. Well, at least it didn't eat them. Hold still. Chapito seems a little overpowered by his choice of tools.
Come on, let me talk to him. There we go.
Chapito! Huh? Who? Oh, you, is it? Why, I oughta look at my eyebrows. Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place. Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Alright, fine. Alright, fine.
Relax, we're busting out of here soon. We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Okay, fine.
Nice drill. Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
Really?
How'd you get a bust-all? I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Really?
Booty? Where'd you get booty? It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
You have a good point. Hey.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here. I traded it all for this beauty. You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool? It's a bust-all.
That was the achievement line, by the way.
That tool looks a little overpowered for you. Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Chapito. If you say so. I want to trade something. Well, you came to the right place, sonny. What you be needing? A gun. Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
Well...
My turtleneck. Oh, yeah, that is nice. Acrylic? No, it's all natural. Oh, too bad. Natural fibers are so uncomfortable underwater. I know. When you got something worth trading, come see old Chapito. He'll do you right. Stupid chisel.
Right, well, let's trade him some stuff.
Yo, Beto, have you ever seen an authentic little chipper? A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive.
There you go.
Say, little chipper, you're okay. That little hammer's more his speed. Oh, rusty anchor. Oh, Virginia. It's a bust-all. Do-do-do. Oh, rusty anchor.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, Cheppy, check out the hosiery. Say, these are real silk. Where'd you find them? I've been wearing them the whole time. You too? Well then, here's your new best friend. Ah, my first Sproutella gun. Is it loaded? No.
Oh, really?
Hey, bullets are hard to get.
You make a good point there.
That little hammer's more his speed.
Well,
Going to Mississippi.
now we have a gun to hand off to Meche as a show of trust. But we have more stuff we can do. So let's head out this way, following these lights. If you don't follow the lights, then Manny will just say nothing but darkness out that way and refuse to continue further.
How convenient.
Yeah, I know.
This old conveyor belt looks like it's about to fall apart.
Fortunately, Manny managed to grab onto the rails on the side. But let's see what's down this anchor. That anchor chain has its work cut out for it. Gladys?
Gladys, you're okay. Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here. I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead. Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen. I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands? Apparently not. I think this baby's our ticket out of here. Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good too.
Good to know you're safe, buddy. Be a part of our master plan. All we gotta do is just find a way to pull this thing back up to the surface. Going up? Let's come around to the other side and press down to operate the chain. Take that, beach. When you come out of the crane, there is a lengthy auto-lock sequence, but if you hold the run button, then Manny will actually run during that. Which is useful, because that's the only form of control you have over him at that point.
This scoop looks heavier than my last ship.
Well,
It's a buzz doll.
this should be fun. Take that, crane!
I can see why they don't give these chisels to the new guys. This scoop looks heavier than my last ship.
Alright, let's hop back onto the crane. Because now that we've whiplashed a lot of the counterweights off of it, we'll just put the chain down. And now we'll pull it back up. Yeah, we'll need those. Let's come around to this side and put the chain down again. Excellent. Oop. Don't want to go out to sea. Reverse the belts. Get the chain to coil up a bit. There we go. Fortunately, that's sufficient to tangle the chain around the anchor. So, let's go haul it up.
I can't believe you got it to float. That was the easy part. The trick's gonna be busting through that big coral reef out there. Bust through a big coral reef, eh? It just so happens I got some hardware up the beach you might be interested in. Oh yeah, this will do just fine. Just give me a sec to do some figuring.
I'll leave you to it, Gladys. I know you won't let me down. Alright. Let's just head back inside.
Here, what good's a relationship without trust?
True, a relationship without trust is about as empty as a gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
Meche, you don't know what you're...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Would you just listen to my escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. It really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good anymore. You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here. I'm gonna crack you open like a fake wing vase. I'm gonna...
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
Well, that happened.
This isn't funny.
Must be a combination lock, but there are no
I'm
numbers
in
on it.
here!
Poor Don was never good with numbers.
Domino, you'd better let me out of here.
I don't want to mess up the
I'm
wheel.
getting
The wheel's my
angry.
friend.
Alright, well, we specifically want the,
Domino,
this
you'd
side
better
here.
let me out of here.
Ooh, I bet I could pick that. If only I hadn't
I
lost
think
my
I'm
union
running out
card
of
in that
air.
poker game.
I'm warning you,
Let's try this out.
I'm warning you, Domino. Manny, where are you?
No!
I think I'm running out of air.
Must have hit a major circuit. But it looks like I've exposed the guts here.
Oh. I actually figure out the combination. Which basically involves getting these tumblers here to line up in order to make a gap next to the door. But they do move fast, so you really just want to tap. Start at the top and work your way down. Once you've got things lined up, switch to the other direction. That will do. Just hold them in place.
Stay. All right, Meche, you can come out now. Meche? Boy, the bus stall and I really did a number on that door. Some sort of metal contact.
That doesn't seem to complete the circuit.
I don't want to mess up my blade. Boy, the bus stall and I really did a number on that door. Uh-oh. Oh, Raul. I am so sorry.
Raul was the waiter that we locked in the closet.
Looks like I messed up these contacts when I broke through with the bus stall.
is that door closed?
It was the only way the wind?
Oh.
Well, that could have gone better.
No. Electrical current makes my marrow tingle. This must be the big chipper.
Yeah, that must be the big chipper.
Esa cosa is heavy.
Well, we're gonna need it. Just have to drag it.
Hey, this is my room. Go use up the air in your own room.
Doesn't look like she's cooled off yet. Thanks for not shooting me.
Look, I'm sorry. I should have trusted you. It's just that the past 2 years have been pretty tough, you know?
What's in these cases?
Take a look. It's all the double-end tickets Hector and Dom have stolen over the years. Each one stolen from a good soul, and now they just sit there.
That's it.
What?
They just sit there. That's what's been bothering me. In the days when I was a hot salesman, I used to see double-end tickets all the time, and they move.
What do you mean they move?
They become agitated around human souls, and the ticket that belongs to you will actually fly into your hand. But these tickets, and the tickets in that suitcase of Charlie's, it's like they're dead. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets? That home plumbing sprinkler system looks like it's about to fall apart.
Now, maybe we can do something with it.
Now, all we have to do is wait for the room to fill up, and we'll just float on out of here. Well, this is disappointing.
Not to me. We don't float, remember?
Ah, you make a good point. Oh, I feel silly.
That vent is the only way out of here that I can see.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a drain. Well, I think we had the big chipper for that. All I'll do is just manage to position around it. Oh, they aren't letting me move too far, are they? Far enough.
After you.
What about the suitcases?
Forget them. They're counterfeit. They wouldn't fit through this hole anyway. Let's go.
Gladys, I'm so glad to see you.
Aww. Is the boat already?
Yeah, come on. Let's go eat some reef.
Works like crazy. Full speed ahead. What? Oh.
So are you really going to bring me back and try to get your old job again?
There's no job for me now except to bring you and everyone else here to the end of the road.
But if you aren't going to use me to get your job back, why did you spend all this time trying to find me?
Meche, I needed to find you.
I give you one job, Manny. And look at you, already screwing it up. I suppose you realize that this is gonna go down on your permanent record.
Yep, time to really put this thing to use, I suppose.
This doesn't look good for the kid.
Look, Dom, I'm not gonna work for you.
Oh, don't worry about that. You're fired. Just consider this your severance.
Yeah, you can attack Dom as much as you want, but it's not gonna get you far.
What are you doing away from your desk anyway?
I'm sending this Domino back to the bone pile.
Smart strategy, always let your boss win.
You know, your name is Domino, but you're really just a pawn.
Please, save the comic book one-liners for when you're winning.
Yeah, he's got some funny dialogue, and there is an achievement to be had here.
Just like with your selling, Manny, you got a weak attack and no follow-through. Hey, I'll stop anytime you get tired. Just please stay down this time. At least at the Christmas party, you passed out before you really got hurt. Had enough?
No. Whoa.
Oh, please, Manny, stop showing off for the girl.
That's the achievement line, so we'll follow his advice. So what we actually need to do is this.
I don't believe you, Calavera. You're losing a fight, so you pick on one of my pets?
Ow.
Why aren't you more like me, Manny? I've been trying to show you how, but you don't listen. If you just adopt the proper attitude, just look what could happen to you.
Thank you, boys. No ladder to climb, just a long trip. A long walk.
Name?
Bugsy Pelagiano, sir.
Waiting room number 2. Next.
Glores! Glores! ¿Estás bien?
Glottis, where'd you go this time?
Well, next time we'll go find out. See you then. Later.